In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a business manager account. So it's kind of like your Facebook account, but it's specifically for businesses, and it just helps Facebook and the Facebook review team and whatnot just take you a little more seriously that you're an actual marketer. And there's a way that we can set it up where you can get a few different ad accounts under one account. So if by chance your one account gets shut down, your entire page doesn't get shut down. At least this way you have a couple backups just in case. So you're going to want to go to business.facebook.com, go to create account. Here you're just going to name your account. I wouldn't worry too much about this. I would just put my name or whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. It's just only you're going to see it, so it's not a big deal. And then if you have a business email that you want to use or that you have been using for like collecting leads or whatnot, then you can put that here, but otherwise your regular email is just fine. So once you get in here, you're going to go up to business settings, and you're going to want to create several ad accounts because sometimes Facebook likes to be a little bit finicky and we have to play in their sandbox, and sometimes they get mad and they shut our accounts down. So just in case, we have some backups so that we don't have to worry about that. You have a couple backups just in case that ever happens, and then you don't have to set up a whole new Facebook and profile and page and blah blah blah. It's just a giant pain in the butt if you end up having to do that. So this is a way to avoid that. So you have a couple backup accounts just in case for whatever reason your account ever gets shut down. So you're going to come down here, you're going to go to create ad account. You're going to name it. Again, this is just for your purposes, so don't worry too much about it. Make sure that this is important because if you're in Canada, obviously you don't want to be paying in US dollars. US people, it might be a little bit cheaper for you in Canada, but make sure that this is set to your currency, because if you do it wrong and you don't notice until you start running ads, you're going to have to create a whole new account and they'll shut your current one down. You'll have to start over again. So make sure that it's in the currency that you, wherever your area is, find your time zone. Because if you ever schedule ads, it's going to schedule them in your time zone. So make sure you have the right time zone there. Click add account. Skip that. Okay. Then I'm going to go back. Up here, add new ad account, create a new ad account. I'm going to do that again, but I'm going to name it something a little bit different. Caitlin ads. Change my time zone again. Change my currency. Canadian. Create ad account. Don't set up any payment methods on these yet. Only set up a payment on the one that you're going to use. Because if for whatever reason your ad account does get shut down, you can't use the same payment method for the next account. It has to be totally different. So don't go and set up the same payment method at all your accounts, because all your accounts will be ruined if you ever get shut down. So now you have your two ad accounts here, plus you have your personal ad account that's attached to your profile page. So you want to use one of these first. Don't use your one on your personal page yet. Use one of these first, because if the one on your personal page gets shut down, these are going to get shut down too. So you want to make sure that you use one of these first, just in case you by chance ever get shut down. All you have to do is come in here, switch over to the other one, and then if for whatever reason that one ever gets shut down, then you still have your personal one as a backup. So make sure you use one of these. And then also when you're setting up your pixel and you're doing your ads, pay attention to which ad account you're doing that in. Like, make a note of it, write it down, because if you start creating ads in one of your, say I started with this one, but then I go to create an ad and I didn't pay attention to which one I had everything set up under, and I started using this one, I'm going to be all confused. My pixel's not going to work and whatnot, which isn't a huge deal. We can fix it, but it's just easier if you just pay attention. So, and then one more thing that we want to do is we want to claim the page that we just created. So we're going to go here. The page URL. What is the page URL? Let's go So see here how I have, if I go to my personal ad account, just what I was saying. Going backwards a little bit for a second, bear with me. So how I was just saying about not using your personal ad account. So when you come in here to do your ads, it's going to show these three here. So make sure you use one of these two first before you ever use this one. Use your personal one last. Okay, so what I was talking about, we're going to go up here. So we're going to go over to our page, and then we're going to take this URL, and we're going to go back over to our Business Manager account. We're going to paste that URL in there, and we're going to claim this page as it's attached to the account. So now that is all connected, and we're all good. Your business manager is going to look a little bit different than your ads manager, but it's up to you, whichever one you prefer. I usually use the ads manager, but you have way more options and stats and whatnot in the business manager, but just click around them both and get a feel for everything, where everything is. There are a lot of different options. Let's go back here for a sec. When you click up here, you can see there's a ton of different options. You can look at your audience insights. You can go into Power Editor. You can look at all your page posts, ads reporting, see all your custom conversions. You can create your pixels, images, audiences. You can update all your billing information and whatnot over here. Like, there's a ton of different stuff. So make sure you just click around, get to know it, get comfortable. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out in the group and we will get you all sorted out.